diggity, diggity dog.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Decision I make. How can I be an individual with the weight of the world and 8 other planets to take? And with everything happening, gunshots clapping and people all running in every direction with their hands up, praying for the drama to end. I got my head down, looking for some money to spend. The price tag on the things I need, I'm getting bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it, bullet with a name. Whoa, the way I work so other things, they just take away from me. I got a bullet with a name on it, bullet with a name. With a name. Let me show you how I'm working. Oh, I'm working harder than 100 black mules out in Mexico. No water, no cloud, no cover from the hotter than hell. No dinner bell at the oven again from another bad opinion of me. Who doesn't want the cars, money, fame, attention, bars, honeys, games, attention, stars? Funny how we say we don't need it, and I really try to achieve it. The price tag on the things I need, I get it bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it, bullet with a name. Whoa, the way I work to other things, they just take away from me. I got a bullet with a name on it, bullet with a name. Everything that they say about me and everything that they make me need, I'm not the one that's taking everything away from me. And everyone trying to make it harder, and everyone saying I will never be to nothing but a name. Oh, the bullet that I aim, oh, the bullet that I aim, oh, the bullet that I aim. The price tag on the things I need, I get it bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it, bullet with a name. Whoa, the way I work so other things, they just take.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix. This is Mayhem. We are back. We are live. And we're going to kick off the show with a championship celebration. Which championship did Ragnar the Ripper choose? It was a hell of a match at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. And he is here. Welcome, the newest, the once again, the one and only two-time undisputed champion, Ragnar the Leviathan. I want to thank everybody here for tuning in live. Ragnar is here, the winner of the prestigious wrestling championship. There you see it. That is his choice. He has chosen the new Phoenix, meaning that here on Mayhem, the championship equivalent will be the illustrious, the famed, the one and only prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix Undisputed Championship. That will be the Mayhem goal, ladies and gentlemen. Same goes for the women's division. Now we know that on Raw, it'll be the prestigious Women's Championship and the prestigious Men's Championship at the top of the mountain. Here on Mayhem, it will be the undisputed Men's Championship and the undisputed Women's Championship. And tonight is a hell of a card, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we see every single competitor put everything on the line to make a statement, to be the first to win here tonight. We have many fighters, superstars joining the list as we welcome the one and only, the new prestigious wrestling champion. I'm excited for tonight since I already know. I don't want to welcome here on the live chat Corey Blake backstage ahead of his huge match. We have Blondie guy here. Shout out to Princess Kira, who has a huge match here tonight, as well as CJ Eddie, who will be going one-on-one with Corey Blake. Let's take it to the ring to hear the new prestigious wrestling champion.
Tonight, this might look like a celebration to y'all, but I know what most of you are thinking. This isn't what you expected to see on me. Not this kind of goal. Not this moment. Not like this. And that's exactly why. This means more. This isn't just another win. This isn't just another title. This is my second world championship. When I say that, I need people to understand what that actually means. This wasn't one lucky night. This wasn't one match where everything went my way. This was years of pressure, years of learning, years of being tested, years of walking into places where I wasn't supposed to last, and living with people forced to remember me. The first tournament was where I became a man. Back then, I wasn't what I am now. I was still figuring things out, still learning how to carry myself, how to speak, with the kind of pressure that comes when people start watching me for real. I wasn't the favorite. I wasn't the polished one. I wasn't the guy people were already betting at the top. I was the one they were testing. Every round, every match, every person they put in front of me was another chance for people to say, maybe he's not. And every time I stepped through that curtain, I had to answer that. I had to prove I belonged. I had to prove I could survive. More than one style, more than one kind of opponent, more than one kind of pressure. And I did. The first tournament taught me something. Talent gets you noticed, but pressure shows people what you really are. And by the time it was over, I wasn't just another guy in the bracket anymore. I was a world champion. Because the second tournament was different. It wasn't about making people notice me. They already knew who I was. It wasn't about proving I belonged. I had already. This one was about proving that everything I became wasn't temporary. That I could do it again. That I could carry the expectation. That I could walk in with people already waiting for me to fail and still leave with everything. That's a different kind of pressure. The first time, people doubt you because they don't know you. The second time, they doubt you because they're waiting to see if the first time was real. And in PWGP, I had to learn that fast. Because I met people there who shaped the way I saw this whole business. King Jose, Cole Carpenter. And I'll be honest, when I first came around them, I couldn't stand them. Not because they weren't great, because they were. That was the problem. I saw how they carried themselves. I saw how they talked. I saw how they controlled a room without needing to scream over everybody. I saw how they made people listen before they even said anything important. At the time, I hated them. But looking back now, that wasn't hate. That was me recognizing something. I hadn't reached that. And over time, that turns into respect. Real respect. Because I understand now what it takes to be that consistent, to be that sharp, to stay at a level so long, people expect greatness from you every time. And that's not something you fake. So I watched. I learned. But I didn't copy. I took what I saw. I took what I went through. And I built it my own way. Because my road was never clean. My road was never protected. I had doors closed in my face. I had people try to move me out. I had politics thrown at me. I had titles taken away from me. Because inside the ring, nobody could beat me. So I didn't become Ragnar by being chosen. I became Ragnar the Ripper by surviving everything that tried to erase me. That brings me to Amadeus. Because before I ever stood across from him, I watched what he did to Lucio, my son. I watched Amadeus step in there and tear him apart like it was nothing. No hesitation, no mercy. And when Lucio came to me after that, I saw something in his face that I don't see often. Concern. Not fear, not weakness, but concern. He looked at me and said, I don't know if you can beat him. He's like you, but more dangerous. And that does something to you. Because that's just not anybody saying that. That's my son. My blood. That's someone who knows exactly what I am and who I am. And for the first time, I had to sit with that question. What if he's right? What if this is the one time I don't win? Because Amadeus isn't just another opponent. He's my brother. He's bigger than me. He's faster than me. He's stronger than me. And he knows me. He knows every weakness, every habit, every part of me nobody else sees. And for the first time, I doubted myself. And during that match, there were moments. I slipped. I got caught. I felt his punches. I felt the weight of everything he brought. There were moments where I had to ask myself if I still had enough. And then I thought about Lucio. I thought about what he did to him. I thought about everything I went through. And then I remembered what he said, that the monster was gone, that fatherhood changed me, that I wasn't the Ripper anymore. And in that moment, I didn't become reckless. I didn't become wild. I became focused. I became cold. I became everything he thought was gone. I became the Ripper once more. And when it was over, I didn't just beat Amadeus. I proved something to myself, that the monster never left. I just learned how to control. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I choose the prestigious title. Because when I look at that Red Phoenix, I don't just see design. I don't just see gold. I see something that had to burn first. Something that had to be broken down, tested, dragged through fire, before it could rise again. And that's what my career has been. Every door they closed, every company that wanted me gone, every title they tried to take from me, every time politics tried to erase what I earned, that was the fire, and I kept rising. I didn't come back the same. I came back sharper, colder, harder to kill. So this title, it doesn't just fit me because it looks right. It fits me because it tells the truth about me. I am not untouched. I am not perfect. I am what survived. And that Red Phoenix, that is not just what's on the belt. That is what you're looking at. And Amadeus, I'll give him this. He made me question myself. He made me dig deeper than I thought I had to.
And I highly doubt that this promo's ever gonna end. Oh my god, like, oh my lord. We get it, you won the title. You don't need to pratter on with your Undertaker fake ass. Hey there, Ragnar. How you doing, buddy? Great job. You won the belt. Good job. Now, can we please get through this? Oh my lord. Oh, you boo me now? Everyone, you boo me? Well, let me tell you something. You killed Tommy White. King Madness didn't kill Tommy White. Each and every single one of you did. You didn't cheer for him, so that's why I had to step in his place. So let me allow myself to introduce myself. My name is Clayton White Cash Cassidy, and I am the newest signee of PWGP Raw. And I sat in the back watching you ramble on about, oh, I defeated my brother, and my son didn't think I would do it. I am Ragnar. I am human person too. And I just got sick and tired of you rambling on and on. Oh my lord. So that is why I am here to put an end to this rambling. And if that title around your waist is what it takes to cause it to end, I will be more than happy to take it away from you.
You done? Good. Because I've been trying to figure out this whole time who the hell you are since you walked out here. And then it hit me. You're not important enough for me to know. You're out here talking about Tommy White. And half of these people don't even know who the hell that is. You're stuttering, forcing jokes, trying to get a reaction off my name. Because this is the closest you've ever been to relevance. You're talking about my brother, my son, my career. But notice something. I still haven't said a damn thing about you. You know why? Because there's nothing to say. You sound like somebody begging to become
Alrighty then.
I sound like somebody.
Alrighty then. With all due respect, gentlemen, I understand that there's high blood pressure going on right now. You guys are excited. You are facing the brand new prestigious world champion in the ring, Cassidy. I understand you want your shot. I understand. You know, right now it kind of seems you're cutting in line, but you guys have made this interesting. So, on Raw, on the next episode of Raw, it's going to be Clayton Cassidy going one-on-one with the brand new prestigious wrestling Grand Prix champion, Ragnar. See you guys on Monday. And ladies and gentlemen, after that, tonight's still to come. Triple threat women's action. Ashley Blake, Princess Kira, Kenzie Bernardo. It's going to be a hell of a match to establish a system here. Who will make the hierarchy? Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, more women's action when Kaylee goes one-on-one with Christina V. Chave. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a banger. And tonight, these women are going to put on a show. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Donnie Sabin, now known as Donnie Sabin, versus Fantasma de Dinero. And wait, I'm getting news late. Wait, hey, woo. And still to come coming up next. Actually, I'm being told right now, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off Mayhem, Jack Taylor versus Mayhem Matthews versus Max Storm in an anything goes Extreme Rules match. Hold up. I'm still also being told, ladies and gentlemen, that right now, Improv Duo, I'm being joined by Clayton Cassidy and the prestigious wrestling champion, the brand new prestigious wrestling champion, Ragnar, at ringside.
Out of there. How you guys doing?
This is going to be insane. Now, I know you guys both here. I want you guys to keep it civil here as we're watching Michael Mayhem Matthews enter the arena for the first time here on PWGP television.
Yeah, I know it's crazy here, Doc, or Tiger, you know, I've been seeing these guys, they seem thirsty for action, just like I was. We're gonna get you soon, Ragnar.
Ragnar, well, I mean, he says it. You are right now the golden mark, but let's talk about these guys here and what they're looking to build here. As they're looking to build their golden mark. They're looking to reach to their top of the mountain. In this division, now, the prestigious wrestling undisputed championship, the historic, the famed prestigious wrestling undisputed championship will now be on Mayhem.
You know,
they're top of the mountain. In this division, now, the prestigious wrestling undisputed championship, the historic, the famed prestigious wrestling undisputed championship will now be on Mayhem.
To become world champion.
They're top of the mountain. Ragnar, you're gonna keep letting this guy cut you off? Now, the prestigious wrestling undisputed championship, the historic, the famed prestigious wrestling championship will now be on Mayhem.
You're nothing.
They're top of the mountain.
I'm not worried about it. However, I'm not worried about a guy before you the
and famed to the Paul community right now, looking at his debut in an emphatic form here on Mayhem. And with any see those triple threat matches down. Only one of these three men are looking to put their mark here to gain the opportunity to have the equivalent of what you have on the history right now. We're looking to debut in emphatic form here on Mayhem. And we'll see those triple threat matches down. Only one of these three men are looking to put their mark here to gain the opportunity to have the equivalent of what you have on the history right now. That's congratulations on the music side. He has everything going for him. He was actually booked to compete on Raw, but he said, I don't need that. That's nothing. Ragnar has that. I'm coming for what's mine. The Undisputed Championship. That's congratulations on the music side. He has everything going for him. He was actually booked to compete on Raw, but he said, I don't need that. This man had a shot at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. This man had a shot at SummerSlam against a former undisputed champion in the form of the much well-known Mr. WrestleMania, Matt Storm. This